Hey everybody. Wednesday morning here, or Mr. B here. It's Wednesday morning. Um, just giving a quick video a shot. I know I said I wanted to try and do another video throughout the week, just to kind of check in and go over these misconceptions, as well as some of the examples a little bit more clearly. Right, the first two videos on Monday, there's kind of a lot going on. I just wanted to make sure that I revisit and post something else just to make sure everybody has a chance to view. So if you haven't worked through the slides, you can find these in Google Classroom on Monday's post, or they are also in your weekly packet. But really, just a reminder, right? We are writing ACIT paragraphs, right? This is academic structured writing. So we do want to make sure that we don't use words like I chose this TV show because I thought that no, we don't want to do that, right? We want to write as though we are a part of the analysis, that it means something to us, but it is not, or we should not be visible through it. Okay. So here's an example. The first many, this writer, I was going to say the first many sentences, but throughout the entire paragraph here, this person doesn't use the word I. Neither does this writer, nor this one, right? This person could have said, I watched the movie Moana. In Moana, the characters challenge the definitions of blah, 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 blah. She is a Disney movie character. I like that. Or I like that as a Disney movie character. So there's opportunities that you could be personal, but remember, we're trying to be as impersonal as possible. Okay, so let's go back to the misconceptions. It is an ACIT. If you've kind of been struggling, or if for whatever reason you need it, go to the YouTube channel. There is an ACIT video that might be helpful. Don't just summarize, right? This week we have a specific text. Don't just tell me what our poem is about. Show me some analysis. Pick one line, pick a section that you really want to look at, and focus on that. Don't just copy words from places, okay? I know that we're in quarantine school, we're online, there's lots of confusion around assignments and grading and access to internet and computers, and I get that there's so much going on. I really do. But if you're going to do this assignment, right, like if you're participating in this and you want to bring up your grade, you want to learn, then don't just copy, right? Give me your best shot and let's work on it. Let's grow together, okay? I can't help everybody. I can't do these things if we're not really turning in our best work, okay? Let's help each other out. And then again, just a little, I'm going to show an example of this, right? Narrow your focus. Don't analyze the whole TV show or movie. Pick a scene, pick a character, maybe a theme. Let me show you what I mean. Here's my copy of I Hate Cats. Dang, and I tried to make this video short, you guys, and I just keep talking. So sorry about that. Now, let's say I have a line, and I don't. I should have thought of this before, but I'm going to try my thinking on the feet teacher skills here. So let's say I really wanted to focus on, let's go with the line about the White House. Hopefully you guys have read this, and this is me not giving too much away. But propaganda in this poem, right? He's comparing cats and not liking cats and dog families, and there's something happening here. And maybe I have landed on this line. He says, don't the people that take care of you take care of you well? Haven't we had cats in the White House? Ain't that enough? So this is a part in the poem where I might realize maybe he's not actually talking about cats. Okay. And so in my analysis, if I'm using, notice I wrote my essential question at the top of my document, like we've always done. How does the poem I Hate Cats comment on or analyze the social conflict? So I might look at this and I might say, where to go? How does this analyze the social conflict? Well, a social conflict, right? This might be sexism, right? This might be racism. This might be like voting rights, homeless rights, right? These sort of things might be social conflict. And so I might think to myself, okay, if he's talking about liking dogs and not liking cats, and he's making these kind of comparisons, he's using this extended metaphor, right? And I want to narrow down, I might pick this one line as my piece of evidence, right? So my A will have something around the lines of answering the question, right? Like in this poem, propaganda speaks to the social conflict of, and I might pick one, and I might use this line as context or give context around who is the last person that was in the White House, right? Could he be talking about Trump? Maybe not. Could he be talking about Obama? Maybe. Is he talking about George Bush? Maybe, maybe not. Right? I think if we start thinking critically about this text, about our speaker, we can begin to start analyzing this text, telling us what this quote might mean, right? We might be pulling in micro quotes for other lines that he uses, right? Like, I'm not a bigot or nothing. I don't see species, right? These are all lines, taxonomy, cupcake, right? These are all lines that we could use in our ACID. Don't tell me about the whole poem. Tell me just about your specific quote that you want to analyze, right? In your context, you could tell me about the whole poem, right? Your assertion, your context, you could tell me about the whole poem, right? Who wrote it? Who is propaganda? What's going on? And then maybe your evidence is whatever line you pick, and then you tell me what that evidence means and how it connects to your assertion, right? If I click on this slide here, lastly, we should use some form of summary or rewording of our answer to both finish this paragraph and when writing an essay, lead the reader to the next paragraph, which creates a unified whole. All right. I think I made this video too long. I might redo it. Either way, I miss you all. Please reach out with questions. Hopefully this was helpful to some. If it was not helpful at all, please reach out. I miss you guys. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.